Each week on this video, we'll give you Chris Liss's best bets against the spread. I'm Alan Zaslowski, he's Chris Liss. And watch this video until the end to get Chris Liss's MVP value play, long shot value play. You missed on your first best bet of the season. You're now 9-1. I am playing taps. I know, I'm playing taps right now on my trumpet for you. Okay, so that best bet that you missed on was the Raiders and the Chiefs. It's hard to bet against Patrick Mahomes. Let's start a new streak right here.
I mean, it was a bad call, and I just hope, and I wrote about this, that the mistake I made was a bad read. I thought the Raiders are the better team. They're coming off a loss. They're going to be focused against the Chiefs at home. The Chiefs have been very bad, but that was the wrong read, and I'm okay with making a wrong read. It's going to happen all the time. It's real football, and you can figure out football. You can't figure out coin flips. You know, coin flips is really just a math game. And I never want to say, oh, I can't keep winning. The math is too much against me. That's just, it ends up being a self-fulfilling prophecy. You end up playing to the expectations. I mean, who's Tom Brady to win 7 Super Bowls? I mean, the math on that is astronomical. It's infinite. That's airplane test, man.
All right, let's talk about your 3 best bets of the week. Your favorite team, the New York Giants, are getting 11 points on the road versus Tampa Bay. You like the Giants here.
Yeah, I think Tampa will be focused because they lost 2 in a row. But I don't know Antonio Brown and Gronk. I don't know the status of them. They need those guys. And Godwin's gimpy. Brady just did not have a lot of places to go with the ball last week. And the Giants, they fight. You know, they're not soft. They're not a great team, but they should get some guys back. They should get Saquon back. I just saw Andrew Thomas designated a return, but not Monday night. It'll probably be the following week. So scratch Andrew Thomas, but you know, there's other guys. Saquon should be playing, and Galladay and Tony.
The next one is Browns giving 10 versus Detroit. Who do you like there? The Browns are the home team.
I like the Browns a lot. I like the fact they got destroyed by New England last week, just embarrassed. They're not going to overlook the Lions. They need a win. They're really in the thick of this race. Everybody's having trouble in the NFC North lately. And they, you know, and whether it's Keenum or Mayfield, I don't really care. I think Keenum, you know, has enough experience. And the Lions just played this brutal overtime tie, you know, 5 quarters against the Steelers, who are one of the most physical teams in the league. They got off the 0. I mean, they still have 0 wins, but they got a little win of sorts. So I just think this is the perfect setup for the Browns, and I'm laying the wood.
Seattle, a home dog, 2.5 points. Arizona coming in. Who knows who the quarterback's going to be? What do you like there?
I mean, I'm nervous because Russell Wilson looked so out of it last week. He just couldn't throw to a receiver. But the fact that Arizona might not have Kyler Murray, and if he does, he might be gimpy, and Hopkins is iffy. And they're laying wood on the road against a desperate Seahawks team with Russell Wilson. I just think this should be Arizona +3. So I'm on Seattle for sure.
Since you watched this video to the end, Chris, who would be your MVP candidate right now from a betting perspective? Who's your long shot candidate?
Well, I saw someone got 130 to 1 on this. I saw it was also 100 to 1 in different places, plus 10,000. And that's Cooper Kupp. Cooper Kupp is on pace to have, perhaps, have 1,838 yards, 136 catches, and 16 touchdowns. There's no one close. There is nobody close. And if you look at the running backs, Derrick Henry was the other outlier. He's out for the year. There is nobody having that all-time year. Cooper Kupp is basically in fantasy, on pace to be the all-time greatest fantasy receiver, potentially. He's right there with the top guys on a per-game basis all-time. Jerry Rice, he scored 22 touchdowns in 12 games. That's the pace that Cooper Kupp's on in PPR leagues. So there's all these quarterbacks that are obviously the favorites to win MVP. Josh Allen, Tom Brady, Lamar Jackson, all those guys. Maybe Mahomes gets back in. But they're all kind of okay. If you look at the MVP from last year, Aaron Rodgers had 48 touchdown passes and 5 interceptions. He had a ridiculous year. Nobody's having that kind of year. A couple years ago, was Lamar Jackson had 36 touchdowns, 6 picks, and he ran for 1,200 yards. That's not happening this year. You had the year before, Patrick Mahomes had 50 touchdown passes. That's not happening this year. Everybody is kind of, there'll be 17 games, so it'll be a little distorted, but, on the 16-game basis, it'll be like 36 touchdowns, 38 touchdowns, 14 interceptions, 4,500 yards. I mean, prorate it for the extra game, but I'm just making it numbers we understand. And they could randomly just say, okay, we'll pick a quarterback on a 1 seed. But, it might not be that Josh Allen's the 1 seed. What if the Patriots are the 1 seed in the AFC? And then in the NFC, what if, I don't know, the Packers are the 1 seed and people dock Rodgers for the whole, vaccine gate. So I think Kupp, it's a long shot, and he's got to stay healthy and keep up, relatively on this pace, but he's the standout guy. And if the Rams were the 1 seed and Stafford is just, not standing out against the other QBs, why not?
To see Chris Liss's column Beating the Book for Week 11, click the link in the video description below. And to see all of RotoWire's premium content for all of our sports, football, basketball, go to rotowire.com/try.